Welcome to the seat of revolutionary justice. I'm Lawrence Diederinghouse, vice consul. I'm afraid your stay here is over.
Who is De Vega?
Well,
he's a national hero. He won those medals on the soccer field. They made him a police captain. Now he's a police chief.
Yeah, right. All right, Dutch. Well, I got all that, okay? But I want to know who is De Vega.
All right. He's corrupt as hell. He's quite capable of arranging for you to disappear. Very possibly he did arrange for Paul to disappear.
That may be a rather slanted view of the man,
Now, wait a minute. This guy's a criminal, right?
Look, either way, you've got to get out of here before we can't do anything to help you.
I'm afraid Dutch is right. There's really only so much we can do.
Wait a minute. You haven't done anything.
Congressman Bell, if you don't leave this afternoon, you will really be on your own.
Fine. I'm on my own.
He doesn't know what he's getting into.
I'll talk some sense into him. Thomas.
All right.
Look, don't do this.
Hey, did you put the word out to Falcone?
Thomas, do you know that in the end they could even kill you? It finally wouldn't make any difference at all. Look, it would cause a flap. Letters would be exchanged between capitals. Finally, there'd be an apology. And
Wait a minute. I want to see Falcone. He's not going to kill me. I got things to trade. I'm going to be at my hotel, and I'll be waiting.
What do you got to trade, muchacho?
Yeah?
Senor Bell,
Who is this?
if you are serious, you will go to Cien Palos y Villa Castillo in 1/2 hour.
Who am I meeting?
You wait there.
I'm Tom Bell. You here to see me? Are you here for me? Senor Bell. Yes, sir. You want to explain what's going on here? Senor Bell. Ven aquí. Checa esta identificación. Vámonos. Ponte esto. Rápido, póntelo. Vámonos.
I have agreed to meet with you because I feel it will be very good for me to have a friend in the Congress of your country. I have certain difficulties that slow me down.
Banking difficulties.
I'm told that you seek the release of Paul Dixon. Mr. Dixon has been a problem I cannot deal with easily. Therefore, there is to be little I can do to help you.
I can't imagine that you brought me all the way up here just to have breakfast with you.
If I release Mr. Dixon to you, he would tell my supply routes. I would have to stop transporting my product at great expense for many months. Therefore, the service that I would require from you would have to more than compensate me for my losses.
And just what is it that you expect me to do?
Your air patrol at the border. AWAC aircraft has caused us many losses. It would be possible for U.S. congressmen to ask that this AWAC aircraft would fly on prescribed schedule that you would supply me with in advance.
What makes you think that I can do that?
I've looked into your credentials. Mr. Thomas Pat Bell is on the very important District of Columbia Committee.
So?
Well, I am not an expert on your Congress, but the District of Columbia is where your Pentagon is located. That would give you great influence over this AWAC aircraft. Is it not so?
Go on.
I'm also having difficulties with Mr. Shackelford. Mr. Shackelford, you know him, I believe. He's been trying to arrange my U.S. banking, but there have been unfortunate delays. And then I'm having problems with the rats. Well, I've written Mr. Shackelford about it several times, but he does not conclude the arrangements.
Rats.
Is there something wrong with the food?
No, your food is fine. Your thinking is confused, however. The primary concern of the District of Columbia Committee is traffic flow and maintenance of government buildings in D.C. I don't have any control whatsoever over the Pentagon. I couldn't stop an AWACS flight across the border if I wanted to, which you can bet I don't.
Miguel, acabo de enterarme que el Comité de Distrito del Colombia no tiene nada que ver con el Pentágono. ¿Comprende?
You've come to trade what?
I can possibly arrange for the release of your cousin. Alberto Castilla. He's in a California prison doing 5 years. I could see if I could have him released in exchange for Paul Dixon.
You've made a very large mistake. He had nothing. I've exposed myself for nothing. Now, there is no other course. You must make certain that Mr. Bell is deported immediately.
Tell General de la Torre to pick up the Vega. Now, everything changed. Do exactly as I've instructed.
I'm sorry. Apologies are the currency of failure.
The Vega.
Whose side are you on?
¿Por qué no cumplió con el mandato? Ya verá, me lo va a pagar. You seem to have missed your flight.
I saw Falcone.
Sí. No.
Something wrong?
A government detail. 6 men on the way up to this office. Hey, wait a minute.
Agárrelo, soldado. ¡Rápido! ¡Rápido! ¡Muévase, soldado!
What's going on?
We're under arrest.
Trabajo adentro, padre. Venga.
taking him?
You go. Do not come back. You come back, you shot. Okay? Go now.
Where's this plane headed?
Atlanta, Chicago, Washington, D.C. Why the biggest staffer? What's going on?
I'm being evicted. Captain, I'm U.S. Congressman Thomas Bell. When we get airborne, I'd like to make a radio transmission to my office in D.C. Everything about him to go way back.
I can call Hal Marks over at Foreign Affairs.
Okay. What else? Do you know a guy by the name of Shackelford? I don't know his first name, but...
Martin Shackelford?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, don't tell me. Thomas? What?
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I think I really messed up bad down there. Who do we know with connections?
The town's full of people with connections. Take your pick.
All right. Well, I'm running out of time, so let's go.
Hello? No, Mr. Cooley isn't here. He's staying in town tonight, Congressman Bell.
Thank you, Miss Cooley. Sorry to bother you. Right, good night.
Well?
He's not there. He stayed in town. Come on.
We could call around to the different hotels.
No. He's got a girlfriend stashed over at the Westgate.
Really? Where'd you pick that up?
We have our vase. I got it from Max, the security guard at the Rayburn building.
Well, you are persistent.
I'd like to see Congressman Cooley, please. I'm Congressman Bell.
How wonderful for you.
I know you and I got off to a rocky start, but it's late. I don't have time. I'd like to see Mr. Cooley if I can, please.
Come in, son.
Excuse me. Mr. Cooley.
What the hell time is it, anyway?
It's late. I'm sorry. I'd like to speak with you alone if I can.
Ain't nothing Debbie can't hear.
I'd prefer it if Debbie went back to the slavery.
Well, she ain't gonna. Have you read my notes on H.R. 9215?
I'm not interested in H.R. 9215. I'm here to talk about Dixon. The man is still alive, and I think I have a way to get him out of Costa Verde, but I need your help.
What about 9215?
You know, you guys are going to ruin my cause. I can't vote for that.
Somebody looking for a favor. You got a strange way of saying howdy.
You hear of a drug dealer by the name of Enrique Falcone?
Know all about him. DEA briefs us.
You know he's not just a drug dealer?
What else is he? A fiddle player?
Yeah, he's a fiddle player. No, he's a patriot. He's also a zealot. He's the reason we were getting all the pressure not to do anything about Dixon, because Falcone gives away billions of dollars to government projects. It gives him a huge power base. It's all tied up with Unified Security Bank. It's the reason that Shackelford, the lobbyist, was murdered.
If you're looking for help from me, I'm going to want help from you. I'm going to need a vote on this oil bill. I ain't asking you again.
You know, Congressman, you got a lot of guts. Need I remind you, you're sitting here in your bathrobe, You got a 20-year-old cheerleader standing over here. I bet your wife would like to know about that.
You hear that, sweetheart? He's going to tell my wife about this.
Do you think she'll mind?
No, I don't think she'll mind.
She wouldn't.
No. Why don't you call her? You see, this cheerleader is my daughter, Debbie. I keep this apartment for both of us. She's a grad student in psychology over at Georgetown University.
Push him back, way back.
So much for your leverage.
I apologize.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Yeah, thank you. Paul Dixon picked up his smuggling rounds, so Falcone picked him up. But I know the guy's still alive because they proposed trading him.
Why didn't Falcone kill him before now?
That I don't know, unless somebody was protecting him. Have you ever heard of a guy named Ramon de Vega?
Nope. How come?
Well, initially, I thought that de Vega was working for Falcone. But now, it makes more sense to believe he was keeping Dixon alive, which is not good under the circumstances because de Vega's been arrested.
Okay. Suppose I do what you say. I'm going to have to break a lot of noses over at OMB and at the Banking Regulatory Commission. We don't even know what bank he's talking to.
All right. Now, Security Unified Bank is going under. Costa Verde is threatening to default on their loans. Now, that's where Falcone has his leverage.
They can't take millions of dollars in drug money. There's a banking statute that says any deposit over $10,000 has to be reported to the government.
Okay, now you and I both know that banks all over the country disregard that statute on a daily basis. Come on. A guy drives an armored car full of $15 million up to a bank that's going under, and he says, you want the money, all you got to do is keep your mouth shut and not report it. You think the bank is going to send him away? Come on. Security Unified Bank is going to be the U.S. laundry for Falcone's drug money.
What do you think, honey?
I think we ought to do it. But I'd sure collect his vote on the oil bill first.
That's the deal, Congressman. I'll do my end, but I want you back in town Wednesday morning on the floor of Congress. You'll be seated at 10 o'clock before 9215 comes to vote. And you got to promise me you'll vote yes on 9215.
2 men could die.
And you make the best deal you can, Congressman.
Okay.
Your word of honor.
I said okay.
Compadre, ¿cómo estás?
How's it going, Doc?
Oh, let me see. Yolanda? Red? Yeah, Jenny, huh? You're supposed to be back in Estados Unidos, man. I mean, this place is not healthy for you.
I gotta talk to you.
Well, I mean, can we talk here?
No, outside.
Oh, no,
Come on, outside. I got something else to show you from the Congressman's handbook on travel abroad.
Heavy matter, heavy matter.
Let me see. Look, man, you got me at a disadvantage. I've been drinking for 5 hours already.
Hey, man, I got a problem, all right? I got a real bad problem. See, I went through your records at the state. Now, your old man runs a meat market in Illinois. And you're down here driving a Jag, and you got a $10,000 watch on your wrist. Now, what I want to know is, where did you get the dinero, huh? Where did you get the dinero? And over at Harvard, my ass, it was a PF-51 in Manhattan.
Let me go.
Damn it, now where did you get the dinero? I'll tell you where you got the dinero. You got it from selling your friends out. Isn't that what you do, huh? You sell your friends out, man. Now, you thought you could get a small piece of change for Paul Dixon, so you sold him to Falcone. Then you thought I was worth some money, so you set me up, too.
I can't hear you.
And then, you know what you did? You sold out to Vega, too. He was Paul's partner down here. Paul's father recognized his picture, said they were friends. They surfed together in Hopkins Bay last year. Stop it, man. Let's go over here. Let's find the mother load, all right? I don't know. Come on, now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Get in the car, please. Pusher for these guys, aren't you? Huh? That's where the majority of the money comes from. You sell for these guys, and you get to put a little bit of fun up your nose now once in a while, don't you, huh?
Okay. It's under the dash.
Look, man, don't tell. Please, don't tell the CG. Look, I'll give you anything you want.
I want information, all right? I want to know everything you know about Falcone. Then I want you to take me to him. Now, I can't go back up in the mountains because I'll never get out alive. But I read the DEA reports, and I know he's got a place here in town. I want you to take me to him.
I can't. Look, I mean, you don't know this guy. He's crazy. He thinks he's some sort of Inca prince. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, get him.
All right, Thomas. Listen to me. These major people flew in last night. Now, they're having their powwow dinner. I sincerely doubt that this is one of your tactical masterpieces. Señor, dígale al señor Falcón que el diputado.
¿Qué quieres? Dígale al señor Falcón que el diputado Bell y Brando Vanderhill quieren verlo.
A ver si puede recibirlos. Espérate.
You speak Spanish?
Surprise, huh?
Tú eres muy formidable, señor.
Excuse me, ¿no? Habla del general de la Torre. You were given a message and a warning.
I was. I decided to be reckless.
You obviously chose not to believe it.
I came back because I want to make a deal. I understand your banking problems more completely now.
They've all been resolved. They're no longer problems.
That's what you think, amigo. You're going to launder your money with Security Unified Bank up in the States. You used your influence with the Costa Verde government to have them threaten to default on their huge outstanding loan with the bank. In deference to going under, Security Unified has agreed to take your money.
Speculation.
Fact.
Come here.
You pick up the phone tomorrow, you'll find that there'll be a federal bank examiner in every single branch of Security Unified Bank. They will absolutely not be able to take your money. They won't know you from a plate of chili peppers.
You're playing with a man who has sworn his life to a cause I'm willing to die for or kill for.
You're not a Superman. You're not a saint. You're just a sleazy dirtbag dope dealer who lives on other people's misery.
So you want what?
Mr. Dixon and De Vega.
In return for which you will do what?
Pull the bank examiners.
Mr. Dixon can cause me to shut down my operation for 3, maybe 4 months. Now, that is too expensive.
I know about your rat problem. I know you got money stashed in warehouses, and I know the rats are coming in out of the jungle. They're eating the money that you're losing over $1 million a day. What is Mr. Dixon worth? What is his price? I'm betting this makes it too high.
is all you've come to tell me, I think you should go.
Todo está como lo ordeno, señor.
Está bien.
I think you're nuts, man. He is never going to go for this. If I were you, I'd start watching my back, hombre. I'm going to start watching mine.
Let me tell you something. Stay away from me, Dutch, all right? You just stay the hell away
This
from
is
me.
not damn Capitol Hill, man. There are things down here you just don't understand.
Like that.
What's going on?
You're under arrest for crimes committed against the state of Costa Verde.
Again?
Levátenlo y súbanlo al automóvil.
¿Quién es?
Thomas. Thomas Bell.
Welcome to paradise, senor.
Vega?
Sí.
What's going to happen to us?
We're going to be murdered, shot tomorrow afternoon. A sad footnote, is it not?
How do you know? How do you know they're going to kill us?
I was told. I am a national hero, a great soccer player. One of the guards told me that I might have time to prepare myself to meet God.
They can't just shoot us. They have to give us a trial.
In this country, senor, there are no laws anymore.
Fuera. Fuera.
What happened to you?
That was last night's entertainment. It was my way to stay alive. I convinced them that I had some information that could hurt them. But they finally grew tired of trying to get it from me.
Oh, no.
¡Vámonos, rápido!
There's a legend in my country. It says that men who died together will go through eternity as brothers.
Alto. Espéranos afuera. Rápido.
There'll be a deserted spot. Be graves dug. It'll be over in minutes.
Quítanos, quítanos.
la puerta.
Tú, venga.
Who the hell are you? I'm your damn congressman. Yeah. Let's go. Vámonos, pues.
Excuse me, do you know the way to the Rayburn building?
I know the way, no problem. Let's go.
You gotta hurry. I'm supposed to be seated in Congress in 10 minutes.
No problem. No problem.
The House will be in order. Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Now, we have a seat reading this morning as a result of the special election in California Congressional District 138, and it's before our floor vote on H.R. 9215. Chair recognizes the gentleman from Illinois.
I would like to thank the Speaker for this opportunity.
Over there, that's the Rayburn building.
I know the way, no problem.
Didn't we just pass the off-ramp back there?
No problem, I know the way.
Pull over, okay? All right, pull over.
Hold it. Hold it. I think most all of you know that there's been vigorous lobbying against this piece of legislation by nuclear power groups.
Excuse me, Congressman. We're not entertaining debate on that issue. Now, you are recognized to seat Congressman Bell. Is he in the Assembly?
No, I don't believe so.
Well, let's move to the voting on H.R. 9215. Have the clerk read the legislation.
House Resolution 9215.
Wait! No, come on. There's an underground corner over here. Let me have your jacket and tie. My what? Give me your jacket and tie. Come on. This way.
This bill would require the agencies designated in the oil spill contingency plan, which form...
late, pal. You've missed it.
They haven't voted yet.
Oh, go on, get in there.
Exceeding $150,000. The bill would specify the qualifications required for the contractor. The bill would also require owners and operators of vessels transporting bulk petroleum and bulk hazardous materials, tank forms, and offshore oil production facilities to prepare contingency plans and provide emergency response
kind of
training
close, son.
regarding vessel and pipeline oil spills and offshore or onshore facilities.
You take that to the speaker, please.
Explosions and fires
Follow me, Congressman.
may cause oil or hazardous materials to enter into specified waters. Term number 2, claim. Means request made in writing for a sum certain for compensation for damage or removal costs resulting from a discharge or substantial threat of a discharge of oil. That concludes the reading of the legislation.
We're ready for the vote on H.R. 9215, and the congressman from Illinois has requested the floor. I see the member-elect has arrived.
Yes, he has, and I think we should take a minute to seat the poor child.
No, that's out of order.
Stand.
Yeah, there's no procedure problem.
All right. In that case, will the member-elect, Mr. Bell, please step forward? Do you, Thomas Bell, solemnly swear that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that you take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which you're about to enter, so help you God?
I do.
Welcome to the House, Congressman Bell. Congressman Bell, will you please be seated? Now, if Congressman Cooley and the rest of the House is satisfied that all is in order, we can proceed with the voting on H.R. 9215. Will the clerk read the roll?
Addison?
Aye.
Atwater?
Aye.
Babcock?
Nay.
Barker?
Nay.
Becker?
Aye.
Bell? Bell?
Mr. Bell, need your vote or your abstention.
Aye. Blake? Aye. Bolton?
Aye.
Coleman?
Beyond 9 tonight at 8:30 for a young girl's attempt to make a lot of money. Can she make her brother do just what she wants? Find out with Chances, 8:30 tonight. And tomorrow night at 8:30, there's an all-star cast including Angie Dickinson, Tom Bosley, and David Hasselhoff right here in the television premiere of Fire and Rain. The true story of a tragic air crash, a routine flight that became a disaster that stopped the nation. Fire and Rain, 8:30 tomorrow night. But right now, there's a news update, then midday, next on 9.